Now, when a piece of styrofoam is rubbed with a wool sock, a layer of negative charges get deposited on the surface. When an aluminum plate is brought close to the styrofoam sheet, an electric interaction between the two gets formed. On touching the plate, a spark can be seen and felt. This demonstrates the working of Coulomb's law in real life. Both gravitational and electric force decrease with the square of the distance between the objects, and both forces act along a line between them. In Coulomb's law, however, the magnitude and sign of the electric force are determined by the electric charge rather than by the mass of an object. Thus, charge determines how electromagnetism influences the motion of charged objects. Charge is a basic property of matter. Every constituent of matter has an electric charge with a value that can be positive, negative, or zero. For example, electrons are negatively charged and atomic nuclei are positively charged. Most bulk matter has an equal amount of positive and negative charge and thus has zero net charge. Now, according to Coulomb, the electric force for charges at rest has the following properties. Like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract. Thus, two negative charges repel one another while a positive charge attracts a negative charge. The attraction or repulsion acts along the line between two charges. The size of the force varies inversely as the square of the distance between the two charges. Therefore, if the distance between the two charges is doubled, the attraction or repulsion becomes weaker, decreasing to 1/4 of the original value. If the charges come 10 times closer, the size of the force increases by a factor of 100. This size of the force is proportional to the value of each charge. The unit used to measure charge is the Coulomb, C. If there were two positive charges, one of 0.1 Coulomb and the second of 0.2 Coulomb, they will repel each other with a force that depends on the product 0.2 multiplied by 0.1. Thus, if each of the charges were reduced by 1/2, the repulsion would be reduced to 1/4 of its former value. In this lesson, you have learned more about Coulomb's law and the properties of electric charges according to Coulomb's law. And I'm sure you enjoyed and understood the class. I'll see you in the next one.